I know a lot of my audience is still in school, like, middle school, high school, probably elementary school. You guys are on winter break right now. You lucky. What I would do to be in your position right now. I remember that was like the best 2 weeks of my life. Well, I feel like it was only like 10 days that we got off of school, but everybody got the new Call of Duty and Madden for Christmas. Everybody was just down to game because we were locked in because it would be snowing for, the entirety of December. And every day was the same thing. Wake up at about noon, meet up with the boys, get something to eat, maybe go blow your Christmas money, go home, game until 4 a.m., and then repeat that whole process. Some of you guys say that I'm living your dream being a YouTuber. If you are on winter break in high school right now, you are living my dream. So I would gladly change places with you if that was somehow possible. Alright, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to finally be giving you guys the long-awaited top 15 quarterbacks list. Now, this is quarterbacks currently, not all time, not how good they were doing 4 years ago, but how they're doing right now, meaning Deshaun Watson is not on this list because I'm not putting him above somebody who deserves to be on this. One quick thing before we hop into the video, head over to gfuel.com, use code WyattzWorld, save yourself a discount on any G Fuel products. And for those wondering, yes, I still drink G Fuel, just not every morning anymore because it's just a lot of caffeine, man. I also don't need to make my YouTube videos at 8 o'clock in the morning. I just choose to do it. I'm weird. All right, let's get into it. Alright, so starting off with number 15, shockingly, I've got Derek Carr. You guys probably thought he was going to be top 10 or something for me. After you lay the entire league's quarterbacks out, and how Carr has been doing this year, even though it's not even entirely his fault, man, he just doesn't have help. I will always defend Derek Carr at being able to make something out of nothing. I think like Kirk Cousins, given the time, he is pinpoint accurate, and with the game on the line, he does have that it factor. But this year has been a year that I think's been a little bit descending for him, and his ability to handle pressure is just about as good as Michael Thomas's ability to handle criticism. Derek Carr at 15. Moving on to number 14, we've got Carson Wentz. Now, hold on. If you think he deserves to be higher on this list, I probably do agree with you to a certain extent. But hear me out. Jonathan Taylor has been plowing the driveway. Carson Wentz has been shoveling the sidewalk. You know what I mean? He still makes great plays. He hasn't been turning the ball over. He's not been making stupid passes. As frequently, I should say. And he's proven that he is still that number 2 guy that was drafted behind Jared Goff in like 2016. He keeps playing the way he has. He'll be on a steady incline. But like I said, Jonathan Taylor is definitely the bell cow of that team. Moving on, we got number 13. I'm happy to put him in here. Jalen Hurts. Dude, he's a dog. He's a baller. What do you mean? The Eagles are good because of him. Severely overhated, man. I don't understand it. He has, 16 touchdowns, 9 picks, but he has 10 rushing touchdowns. Being able to be a dual threat quarterback, passing and running, that's awesome. This guy has you winning in the middle of a rebuild in a playoff run. I think Jalen's improving. I think he's going to continue to improve. And Philadelphia is going to see that they've got a long-term quarterback. All right, coming in at number 12, I'm going to get some heat for this, but Lamar. He had that one great passing game this year, and other than that, he has been horrible and he has been hurt. Yes, his ability to get down the field with his legs is unmatched. It's always going to be recognized as one of the league's best. But as a quarterback, your duty is to also throw the ball. In throwing the ball, he has been nothing but unimpressive this year since that game that I mentioned. And as great as I know he is and can be, it's just not showing right now, or it hasn't been. I really am a fan of him, man. I don't want to sound like I'm knocking him, but I feel like I've got to be realistic. Lamar Jackson at number 12. And number 11, we've got Kirk Cousins. Here comes the comments. Kirk Cousins over Lamar? Are you kidding me? No, I'm not, because as a passer, Kirk Cousins lights out is 10 times better. I'm sorry, every play Kirk Cousins has that's a bad play gets blown up on national television. I've never seen somebody shit on quite like him when it comes to that. That guy throws an interception, I swear to God, Fox News is there broadcasting it live coverage. But like Patrick Mahomes and many other quarterbacks have said, you give Kirk Cousins a clean pocket with time to make a play and go through his progressions. He is one of the league's best. He is one of the league's most accurate. Is he top 10? That's strongly debatable. I don't have him there, but I could see it. Is he a reliable and good quarterback, though? Absolutely he is. Kirk Cousins at number 11. All right, and moving on to number 10, we've got Kyler Murray. This team needs to wake up. These last 2 weeks are crucial, and Kyler Murray is going to be looked at heavily as a dependent. Look, I love Kyler. I love his playmaking ability. I love him on the move. I think he's got a cannon. He can drive down the field and win you a game like nobody else, but he is falling into a rhythm early in his career. This is going to be his 3rd season, and right now, he went from MVP caliber, which he still could be, to ending on the same note he has ended in the previous 2 years. Mid to low 20 touchdowns, 12 picks. If he doesn't win something soon, it's going to turn into a Kirk Cousins or Derek Carr situation where he's widely hated by the entire earth for being good but just not doing anything. Kyler's got to break through that plane, and I think he can do it this year still. But like I said, these next 2 weeks, all eyes are on him. I got Kyler Murray at number 10. Moving on to number 9, we got Justin Herbert. Man, this guy's got a beam. The only thing I got on Herbert is I just don't like that he's, so quiet, so Eli Manning-esque. I wish he had that fire in him. Not that he needs it, because sometimes the silent strike harder, but maybe he's just too nice of a guy. I don't know. Anyway, this guy's been nothing but great since he stepped foot on a field. Is he still developing a little bit? Yeah, he makes some dumb decisions, and I feel bad when people rip him for him because he has been, like I said, playing out of his fucking mind. They've just got to get a steady foundation there. I don't know what the hell is going on. 1 week they're beating the Chiefs, the next week they're getting blown out by the Texans. Herbert, I'm sorry, whether it is or isn't your fault, I didn't watch much of that game. You're going to take accountability from that, from the world, because you are the poster boy of that franchise, man. That can't happen. I ain't gonna knock him though. Like I said, I wasn't huge on him at Oregon. I wasn't huge on him coming into the league. But you can't deny how excellent he has been since he started playing, and it has made me an enormous fan of him today. Justin Herbert, number 9. And moving on to number 8, it is Joe Burrow. I'm all in on him. He is that guy. I've said it every video I've talked about him. He is a winner. And when he gets in his groove, he is an absolute assassin like we just saw against the Baltimore Ravens. How do you go from college into the league doing well, tear your ACL, miss a year, come back and just start competing with the league's best passers? It's ridiculous, man. I don't have a doubt in my mind within the next 3 years he's going to be a top 5 quarterback. He's the playmaker you want. He's got the brain you need. And as long as he is on your team is never dead. Cincinnati's taking that division, and as long as Buffalo isn't involved, I'm riding on that wagon. All right, up next, we've got number 7. That is Russell Wilson. He's still great, and maybe it's because the Seahawks are kind of falling off, but he just doesn't look the same. Still smart, doesn't turn the ball over. He's got that dart accuracy where he can throw the ball 5,000 feet in the air and get it to land down exactly where he plans it to. But he just looks like he's lost like a part of his fire. I don't know what it is. Probably because he's going to be leaving and going to a new team and just wants to get the hell out of there. I just think he's kind of been quiet this year. And moving on, we got number 6, Dak Prescott. He's a great quarterback. Come on, don't shit yourself. I used to hate him more than anybody in the league, and I've come to peace with it. He's a playmaker. His receivers are playmakers. It's a good mix. I feel bad for his shoulder. That thing is going to constantly be hurting because he is going to be throwing ropes his entire career in Dallas. Luckily for them, he's really good at it, and I think he was worth the money. He can also be used as a dual threat, although he's not that much of a scrambler. One thing I love about Dak Prescott is how he is so good at not only making plays in the pocket, but on the run too. I should say he's gotten so much better at it than what he was. Like I said, I don't got shit to say about him anymore, but good stuff. I'll take Dak at number 6. All right, and on to number 5, we've got Tom Brady, the GOAT. Still throwing dimes, still talking shit, still top 5. I love the guy. I hope to see him play another year. The amount of time he puts into the care of his body every day is just ridiculous. Not often do you see a quarterback just get better with age, but Tom Brady is a weird example of it. So I just hope they can protect him enough. You wanna know something nuts? He's already breaking like every Tampa Bay passing record. Or at least a lot of them. Most yards in a single game, most yards in a year, most touchdowns in a year. It's just fucked, man. He's awesome. Tom Brady at number 5. And coming in at number 4, we've got Matthew Stafford. I told you guys he was going to go Goku mode, and he did. Now, I know, coming off of his worst game, this isn't going to sound good, but he has been sharp this year, man. 36 touchdowns and 13 picks, which 4 of those picks have come in the last 2 games. Give the guy some credit for where the Rams are, but especially give him some credit for being the quarterback for 2 of the most prolific receiving seasons in the history of the NFL, quite literally, with Kelvin Johnson and Cooper Kupp. He's really fucking good. He just played for the goddamn Lions. Get the fuck out of here. Stafford at number 4. Moving on to number 3, we've got my boy, Josh Allen. I'm not going to shit myself. He ain't number 1 and he ain't number 2, but it is close. He has improved so much from the player he entered the league as, and he is still improving every single day. I saw a tweet, and it's so true. The media tries so hard to make Josh Allen look like Baker Mayfield. He had an unreal year last year. He's having an unreal year this year. He's going nuclear right now. They're doing exactly what I said they needed to do. Just let Josh take it over and good things happen. He can do everything, and I am getting so comfortable with his passes compared to what I was even a year ago. I'm grateful. I'm so damn grateful that Buffalo has him. Josh Allen at number 3. Coming in at number 2, we've got Patrick Mahomes. I know, people are probably thinking like, what the fuck, don't you hate him? Like I said, I don't hate him. I'm annoyed of hearing about him. He is special, and this is the thing about Patrick Mahomes. He has had an unlucky year, not a bad year. Look where the Chiefs are right now. Look at him. I don't bring this shit up often because a pick's a pick, but I think he's had at least 10 of them that have touched his receivers' hands before the defenders. This is the thing about Patrick Mahomes that people have got to understand, and this is the benefit of the doubt I am going to continue to fucking give him. Look at his contract. Do you see how much money they're giving him? What is it, $500 million? Okay, because of that, his expectations are going to be held high, and I get that. That makes sense. But people are holding his expectations at unrealistic. Dude, he throws 1 interception and people act like he is just fucking blowing that entire contract. 3 straight years you have gone at least to the AFC Championship. 2 of them you've gone to the Super Bowl. 1 of them you got a ring. He has undeniably put that team in a road of glory. Mahomes at number 2. And number 1, we have got the king, Aaron Rodgers. I'll fight on this hill 10 out of 10 times. I will go down with my ship as the captain. He might be older, but right now, man, he makes throws that nobody else can. If my life was on the line and I could pick one quarterback to drive down the field and win a game in order to save me, undoubtedly I would pick Aaron Rodgers. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Every throw that guy makes is on the money, and any team he goes to will instantly be a contender. He hasn't thrown for more than 8 picks in a year since 2010. His last 4 years so far, 132 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. He is Aaron Rodgers. He is the best quarterback in the league. I will fight anybody on it, like I said. Number 1. Alright guys, and that is going to be all for my top 15 quarterbacks currently in the NFL. I hope you guys like this list. Let me know in the comments who you did and who you didn't agree with. Let me know if you think somebody got snubbed. Anybody interested in subbing to my second channel or following any of my social media, all those will be in the description of this video as well. With all that stuff being said, guys, I'm going to hop off and edit this shit so you guys can watch it on time. I am going to try and stream sometime this week for those who are on Christmas break, so look out for that on my Twitch channel. Anyway, you guys know the drill. I'm going to hop off and get my ass to work. I hope you guys have a good night, and as always, I will see you in the next video.